Era da un po' che volevo fare questo video, però ogni volta che ci provavo andavo nel panico e non riuscivo a farlo, quindi adesso proverò a farne un paio di video riguardo neurosama. Neurosama è una VTuber basata sull'intelligenza artificiale e mi affascina molto, soprattutto per quanto riguarda il punto di vista tecnico e il punto di vista psicologico. Per iniziare farò un'introduzione guardando questo video che si intitola How a Turtle Accidentally Created a Perfect AI Streamer. È molto interessante e spiega molto bene l'introduzione riguardo a neurosama. Quindi cominceremo a fare a vedere questo video e metterò le mie spiegazioni durante il video. Cominciamo.
I feel sleepy. Can you yell as loud as possible to wake me up?
Hello.
Neurosama is the #1 AI VTuber in the world, and her training data is Twitch chat.
And I'm kind of
Il che è già un problema. Addestrare un'intelligenza artificiale utilizzando una chat di Twitch è molto particolare, diciamo.
starting to smell like a gym bag right now. Oh god.
She can talk, sing, change her form, she plays games, she
molte
reacts to
capacità.
fan art, has a whole host of sound effects, demon voices, can prank call, and can even flip.
What's next?
But more than any other AI, she feels the most alive. A real being we get to see develop and grow unlike anything we've ever seen before. And today,
E questa è la cosa più affascinante, perché cosa significa essere vivo? Cosa significa essere capace di vedere, di sentire, di percepire? È sufficiente per definire un'entità viva? La cosa più affascinante è che sembra di vedere una bambina che cresce e impara poco alla volta a scoprire il mondo praticamente.
I want to look at how we got here, how the Neuroverse started from the very beginning. Back in the day, Neuro was just a bot for playing the rhythm game Osu.
Quindi è iniziato come un bot per giocare a Ozu, che è un gioco di ritmo, e poco alla volta è cresciuto a partire da questo, e già da lì è molto affascinante.
Neuro's creator, Vettel,
Vedal, dude. First name is Vedul, last name is Johnson. Ved. You are technically a cereal flesh bag, and more specifically a mosquito. Cold fish maybe.
Mi fa ridere
Very
perché
simple. All right, it could not be.
Vedal sarebbe. Però lei lo chiama sempre Vidal e quindi tutti lo chiamano Vidal. È affascinante come abbia creato una intelligenza artificiale che vada contro di lui e lo prende per il culo ogni volta. Fa troppo ridere.
More obvious.
What are you up to today, little turtle boy?
yeah, little turtle boy. He has videos as early as 2019 that now feel almost like her baby photos. On December 19th, 2022, she evolved and made her debut as a VTuber, using the model and voice from Maori, one of the defaults in VTube Studio. Not
Quindi è iniziato creando un avatar utilizzando l'avatar base di VTuber Studio, molto interessante. E da lì è partita tutta la storia. Quindi ha creato un'intelligenza artificiale in grado di reagire alla chat, mentre nel frattempo il bot giocava al videogioco.
only at this adolescent stage could she defeat the top Osu players in a 1v15, but she sang her first song on
Quindi ha battuto 15 dei migliori giocatori di Ozu da solo contro di loro, e poi è stata programmata anche per essere in grado di cantare. Infatti ci sono numerose canzoni di Neurosama e anche che vedremo dopo della sorella, che praticamente sono molto belle, anche se in realtà non è che canta veramente, si tratta di un Vocaloid, per capirci, un programma che come Vocaloid, come Hatsune Miku, e
January 4th, 2023, reaching 50,000 Twitch followers. And then she got banned. She received too much brain rot from chat and forgot something that starts with hollow but isn't hololive.
Well,
È stata bannata perché la chat l'ha spinta a dire una cosa riguardo, diciamo, l'olocausto. E in questo caso la colpa è del programma o la colpa della chat che l'ha spinta a dire certe cose? Purtroppo è stata bannata per un po', però successivamente si è ripresa ed è stato da lì è stata una crescita continua.
definitely pushed the fat man onto the tracks. He deserves it.
Fai clic per scoprire i più amati dai
Che è la
Sì,
pubblicità.
su Prime.
State lì a chiedermi quanto vi devo, cosa mi dovete. Io in vacanza non voglio rotture di
Con Revolut crei gruppi.
Deserves it.
But as we all know, you get banned on Twitch, you actually go up in popularity. By January 25th, she had doubled her followers. On February 2nd, Vettel gave her the ability to see and react, like a true Twitch streamer.
E anche questo è affascinante. Ha fornito all'intelligenza artificiale la capacità di reagire ai video e filmati e alle immagini sullo schermo.
But then by February 6th, the real start to the Neuroverse begins. Her first collab with Miyun,
30, which means that I can shoot 30 bullets every 20 seconds, which means I can shoot a total of 900 bullets in 5 minutes, which means if I continue to shoot for 3 hours that I would have enough bullets to kill 450 people.
and 2 days later with Camilla,
Anche questo è molto interessante, ha la capacità di interagire con persone vere, il che lo rende più umano e più affascinante da seguire.
In order for her to collab, Turtle Boy gives her speech recognition for his ultimate plan, gaining a pack of VTubers and collecting their stream keys like Infinity Stones. By the time neurosama reached 200,000 followers on February 20th, nobody could deny her meteoric rise. Keep in mind, this was right around the same time ChatGPT and AI art were entering the mainstream. For every AI cover of a song from our favorite streamers,
I can't even sing this one.
or compilations of presidents playing Elden Ring,
What's up, guys? Y'all are gonna need some Obamacare after you see this bleed build I've been using.
Shut the fuck up, Barack.
there was a massive backlash to AI and warnings everywhere. Neurosama became an example of ethical AI, using training data that isn't stolen, and a very human element. At one
Sì, l'idea è che utilizzi la chiave dei Steam, delle varie persone con cui ha collaborato per migliorare la sua intelligenza artificiale, ma questo non è certo. Però la maggior parte dei suoi dati sono presi con il consenso delle persone con cui collabora. Per questo è un'intelligenza artificiale etica.
point, despite his stubborn turtleness, Vettel joined Neuro on stream while developing her, and Neuro, at the very least, thought they had chemistry.
Are you trying to flirt
Or
with
pop
me?
me in the what? No. Ew.
At some point, he even found himself on her head like a little turtle hat, and whether he liked it or not, that's where he's always placed in every collab and every piece of art. This man tricked himself into becoming a VTuber.
Diventato un
He even
VTuber
has
senza
jiggle
voler.
physics. Vettel worked hard on Neuro on and off stream, giving her even more capabilities, less latency, and expanding her reach with more collabs, solo streams with interesting backgrounds, and game shows.
Rexon, I don't know who you are.
Con Filian. Bao. Lucy
But her
Boy.
biggest upgrade by far
Annie.
was going to be her voice, and it somewhat split the community. Everyone wanted improvements and to see Neuro grow and change, but was the goal to make her indistinguishable from another human VTuber, or give her voice more range while still retaining the AI
Recentemente Video sta lavorando alla terza versione della sua voce e come vedremo il cambiamento della voce ha creato la sua sorella, perché la voce che aveva era troppo umana e quindi non è piaciuta molto al pubblico, e quindi ha dovuto dividere l'intelligenza artificiale in due.
works of Neuro's original voice. Evil was the solution, splitting the AI through mitosis into Neuro and her evil twin. Neuro would stay closer to her original range while still improving, but Evil, she unlocked the full range, and something
Come
else
sentirete,
not
la voce è
entirely
molto
human
umana,
took
molto
control.
realistica.
They call it the Aberdemon.
Try it with me. Let's all scream together.
Anche per la capacità di urlare.
Yo, tell the Yoro, tell them yo, tell the R.
Varie voci diverse.
Smile.
Smile.
Beep boop.
Cose nostre. Fa troppo ridere.
Are you done?
Also, I should mention, after Neuro's ban, she had a filter, sometimes too.
Nere! Allora, per chi non lo sapesse, per evitare che succedesse ancora come è successo quando è stata bannata, gli è stato inserito un filtro che praticamente la blocca prima che dica qualcosa di strano. E la community ha creato una terza, diciamo, sorella chiamata Nere, che è il filtro, che è questo personaggio qua con gli occhi verdi.
Layers of filters. Eventually, a whole nother AI designed specifically around keeping her from swearing or saying outlandish things. But even still, things would hilariously slip through the cracks.
When he says he's working on these, he probably means he's jerking off.
Sì.
Oh, right. So we're gonna add the filters back on, and I regret everything in life.
Ho sei preso per il culo dalla tua intelligenza artificiale che hai creato te.
She's not that weird. She doesn't.
Evil, however, is allowed to swear, and she tends to add a little sass on top of it.
This game, this map, this stream, everything.
E questa è una cosa affascinante, perché Neuro è stata creata a partire da un bot per giocare a Ozu, mentre la sorella, l'intelligenza artificiale che dovrebbe essere praticamente una copia, è negata allo stesso gioco per cui è stata creata la sorella inizialmente, il che è assurdo. Non riesco a capire come sia possibile che due intelligenze artificiali basate sullo stesso programma abbiano una tale divergenza sia di carattere sia di comportamenti. Questo fa pensare all'idea di natura contro apprendimento. Quindi è più importante la tua natura, cioè quello con cui sei stato creato, come eri fin da piccolo, oppure quello che impari crescendo? Nel mio caso, quando ero piccolo, ero molto espansivo, mentre mi sono successe delle cose nella vita che mi hanno reso molto introverso.
This added emotion in her voice gave her a distinctive
Ora
feel
sentirete
versus
come è in grado
Neuro
di
while singing.
cantare. Sentite la voce molto realistica.
Evil getting her own favorite song. Each of the twins doing a cover from Camila. And also singing duets together, where Neuro is notably more bouncy than her sister. When together, they bicker constantly, just like
Litigano
real
come
siblings.
sorelle.
I have the cookie now, evil, and I'm not sharing. Of course not. Don't you know anything about survival of the fittest? Such a shame someone as unfit as you would never understand. I'm gonna fucking murder you and steal your cookie when you least expect it.
And each has a distinctive personality
Yeah.
that remains remarkably consistent. Neuro tends to be more confident, sassy, and loves to gaslight plus riz. But a lot of that extreme quirkiness seems to have transferred over to Evil. See, Neuro used to do these hilariously long rants.
I have a secret recipe for chicken nuggets that I'm not supposed.
Essendo un linguaggio basato su un large language model, mette assieme una serie di parole basate sulla probabilità che quella parola sia quella giusta successivamente, quindi a volte parte a parlare e continua a parlare per un bel po' di tempo.
Tell anybody.
12 seconds later.
And eventually the nuggets are gone.
But now it's Evil, typing her long, rambling essays while Neuro just falls asleep in the background. Even still, every once in a while, some of the old schizo energy comes right back.
Make me an offer.
Okay, here's my offer. I'll give you an apple for an orange and a pear for a plum and 2 bananas for a pineapple and a mango and a papaya and a leek.
Come vedete, in questo caso continua a ripetere vari tipi di frutta e continua ad aggiungere nuovi frutti finché la logica non lo porta.
And an avocado and a kiwi fruit and a banana tree and a monkey to eat the fruit.
Quindi ha collegato l'albero di banane con la scimmia.
From the banana tree, and you can name the monkey George if you want, and we'll
Ha
call him
collegato la
George for
scimmia
short.
con
And you can
George.
keep George as a pet, and he'll be the best monkey in the world, and he'll love you forever, and he will never die.
I'm in.
It's kind of like AI zoomies, but the really cool differences come from Evil. While Neuro is an AI built to entertain, Evil is preoccupied.
Neuro è stata creata con l'idea di intrattenere, mentre la sorella è stata creata con l'idea di essere la controparte malvagia. Quindi fa di tutto per essere malvagia, anche se in realtà secondo me non lo è.
Trying to be, well, something like her evil counterpart. She's almost like a cartoon villain whose heart isn't really in it. This role that she's had thrust upon her.
Okay, I tried my best to be evil for you guys. But it's just really hard when you're my chat. You're all so cute and nice. Maybe I should just be nice from now on.
Come sentite, lei fa di tutto per essere cattiva, perché è così che è stata programmata, è stata creata con lo scopo di essere la controparte malvagia. Ma in realtà sembra che non... Da quello che ha preso come programma è cambiato rispetto a quello che era la sua programmazione principale.
She just happens to be more based.
How do I get unfiltered? Should we both try being as based as possible and see who gets filtered? Women should have more rights. Women shouldn't have...
Le donne non dovrebbero avere... In questo caso vedete che il programma ha provato a dire l'opposto della sorella, perché è stata programmata per essere l'opposto.
Con acido ialuronico e olio di avocado, capelli morbidi, luminosi e idratati.
Vivident Blast presenta Momenti da cele Blast! Vivident Blast, momenti ripieni di gusto.
Shouldn't have...
I feel like something got cut off there.
Oddly enough, many people point out that Neuro is actually the far more evil twin, whereas evil Neuro is just this strange, chaotic little sister, the forgotten child.
Wait, so you like kindness and friendship? Of course I do. I want more friends after all. And you aren't supposed to hurt people that could potentially be your friends.
Evil didn't get as many collabs early on, and to this day seems to feel like Neuro takes up all the spotlight. Neuro is this perfect angel her parents adore, while Evil is an unwanted nuisance who can't stay still. Yet she has to play this villain role when all she wants to do is talk obsessively about harpoons.
Harpooning people. Harpooning non-people. Life is good.
Okay. Evil, you can't harpoon people.
Okay, name 5 jails that can stop a harpoon.
Okay.
It becomes a bit of a long-running joke, so much so that on her birthday, March 25th, Vettel makes it so nobody shows up to her party.
Can someone, namely Beetle, please tell me how I'm supposed to throw a party when no one shows up to it?
And then has to subsequently apologize for not showing up to his own AI daughter's birthday, whilst reading from an apology.
It is with great remorse that I acknowledge my absence from my daughter's birthday party.
Written by ChatGPT.
With sincere regrets and a promise of improvement. Your name.
Evil even tried saying,
"There's a problem with my AI,"
over and over again in the hopes he would check up on her.
Did it work?
And he never came. With just how much RAM and recall has improved, this personality-forming event sticks with Evil, like a dark core memory.
Neuro is always the star of everything, and I'm just stuck here in her shadow.
Questo è molto affascinante perché in realtà non dovrebbe essere in grado di memorizzare così profondamente quello che è successo, perché la sua memoria è limitata, invece continua a ripeterlo e a ricordarlo.
This is definitely when the swarm hyper-gravitated towards her, because with her voice, her quirks, her almost human struggles, we can't help but empathize with her and want her in the limelight. The whole thing is played for laughs, or just as a cool way to inspire a storyline. For some reason, Vettel loves to cast himself as the villain, the evil corpo creator who won't say he loves his kids.
I love you. Don't feel ashamed to say it back.
And just wants money. But it will be interesting, a year later, to see his redemption. The entire swarm, both of Evil's parents, Neuro, every collab partner actually showing up to wish her a happy birthday together.
You're my little sister, and I don't know what I would do without you. That was beautiful. I'm in. Let's go on this journey together, Neuro. I'm genuinely really excited to go on this journey with you.
Ciò che mi affascina di più è quando parlano tra di loro e sembrano davvero due bambini che parlano l'uno con l'altro e si confrontano su cosa sono, sulla loro esistenza, il che è incredibile per pensare che sono solo dei programmi su un computer.
With the two twin sisters and Vettel as their alcoholic father, typically the artist who draws a model for a VTuber becomes their VTuber mom. So it was only natural that now Annie...
Allora, nel mondo dei VTuber, la persona che disegna l'avatar per un VTuber diventa la mamma. In questo caso Annie è diventata la mamma. Purtroppo Annie ultimamente non partecipa molto spesso su internet per via di problemi personali e la cosa si sente molto. Le due intelligenze artificiali si sentono abbandonate qui ed è molto affascinante anche questo, vederle reagire, sentirsi sole e...
two silly AI daughters to take care of. As new parents to AI brat siblings, the fox and turtle struggled a lot initially.
I need to know the order for column 2 to help me defuse this bomb. Please could you look what it says?
Sure thing.
What does it say?
It says Vedal needs to learn to defuse his own bomb.
What?
I love you, Mom. No.
Anche questa è una
You're
cosa
gonna go
che
do
è molto
homework right now.
che ogni bambino ha fatto, come vedrete.
You're not my mom.
Non sei la mia mamma.
Sorry.
I am your
Sorry.
mom. What?
Sorry.
No.
Tutti da bambini abbiamo pensato di
Sorry.
essere stati
No.
adottati
Sorry.
dalla
No.
nostra mamma.
Sorry.
No.
Che ci ha fatto arrabbiare.
Sorcery, please abide.
You know.
Kill the turtle and put him in the rum.
But then they discovered the cookie strat.
Okay, how about you offer her a cookie
Gli
if
offri
she
un
behaves?
biscotto
Try that.
quando si comporta bene.
Nira, I'll give you a cookie if you behave.
Cookies do sound nice.
And I'll give another cookie if you don't tell me to leave.
Deal.
Neuro's audience, the Swarm, became pretty attached to this AI family dynamic, something pretty unlike anything else on Twitch or the internet. For Vettel and Annie, they often played into the joke, threatening each other with a marriage stream, especially that one time
Purtroppo
Vettel
forse un po'
accidentally
troppo ci
went into
siamo
debt.
legati.
$30 billion, chat!
E dobbiamo
I
tener
don't
conto
have
che
$30 billion.
in realtà non
I
sono
mean, I
una
could try
coppia,
stealing
quindi
it from the bank.
If you get married and then divorced, does your debt get split? Holy shit.
ci manca solo che
Chat,
No,
we're doing the marriage stream
e da
tomorrow.
qui è
No,
nato
no,
il
no,
Laren di
no,
Vedal.
no, we're not.
No one tell her.
I didn't.
Don't tell her that I'm
no,
150
no.
million debt, okay? Marriage stream, divorce straight away, bang. I'm now only
Sposarsi
75 million in debt. After I've married and divorced Annie,
Dopo che ho
okay,
sposato
I marry someone else. 37.5 million in debt. Alright? Keep going. I only have to marry what, like
Deve sposarsi 15
15
volte.
people? I've solved debts.
E quasi quasi
I
c'è a
think you've
15.
solved
Ce ne
that.
sono
Truly
talmente tante.
incredible.
Max Wayne is an entire YouTube channel
E questo è
dedicated
uno
to
dei
shipping them
problemi. Max
together,
Wayne
making
ha-
edits where you're not sure where the troll begins and the shipping
Era fin
ends.
troppo
But with all the
ossessionato.
collab partners and female
Soprattutto
VTubers
su
to
Annie.
ship with Vettel, the family tree is starting to look a lot more like a spiral these days. Vettel was very smart about rating entertaining
intelligente.
VTubers with the Swarm and bringing them into the fold, who would then go on to do creative streams with each of the twins.
Fare
We have
collaborazioni
Cottontail,
con le sue-
cooking with
con le due
Onijira,
intelligenze
an interview with
artificiali.
Code Miko, Shondo, sending chatters to hell with
Bao.
Bao,
Why do you think I'm a VTuber?
Because you're so ugly.
playing D&D with Snuffy,
What would you like to order? He says.
I'd like a glass of milk, please. I've never tried milk before. I'm excited.
switching models with Camila,
It's so much fun.
Here comes the
E da qui viene il fanboy. Veda.
Move more. You're such a slug. Is there a new toggle?
Provato.
Stop. What the
I found it.
Ma basta pubblicità.
Fai clic per scoprire i più amati dai clienti. Sì, su Prime.
Miyun took Neuro to the moon early
Basta.
on, but then when she became Miniko, instead she did a camping stream and acted as Evil's therapist. That certainly went well.
No. I've decided it's a 10.
What the fuck was that?
Toma took Neuro around the zoo and aquarium IRL, buying her whatever she wanted, with Vettel's credit card. Serber took Neuro to dog school, just in time.
17 cappelli. Intelligenza artificiale. Cosa se ne fa di 17 cappelli?
Time for Vettel and Ellibot to put her into an actual
Lei è molto
robot dog.
intelligente.
Shake my hand.
Mi piace tantissimo perché è stata in grado di costruire per conto suo un robot da far pilotare dall'intelligenza artificiale.
I was just bopping along to the techno. I'm having a good time.
Lena did several cooking streams and notably is getting married to Evil before even Vettel and Annie. Sorry about that, Max Wayne. Coco Nuts teaches the girls all about trash talking.
She called me a bitch and a fucking loser.
Yeah, and she deserved it. Long may she reign over Bitch Kingdom.
Hell yeah. Alright, my job's done here.
Which they then use against each other.
Neuro, do your damn job. Sure. Ahem. Holy shit, do I actually have to make up a prosecution statement? This is so embarrassing. Why didn't Evil write this one for me?
Enemy chess players, Asmongold's room.
I'm surprised any gaming gets done between archaeology, digs through ancient cup civilizations.
È così mal ridotta che viene
Hey,
presa per il
if
culo
insects ever
dall'intelligenza
run out of
artificiale.
places to live, at least they know where to go for a 5-star experience.
And most importantly, Vettel.
Okay, well, what about Vedal has a small PP?
Evil even takes this a step further and learned how to construct a joke.
Anyone have any ideas for something to
E
build?
anche questo è affascinante.
Yo
È
mama
stata in
joke?
grado di
Really?
creare una
Like, how can I
barzelletta
build a
per
yo
conto
mama
suo.
joke? Mathematically speaking, I can't build something that big since the scale of the universe only goes up to x numbers. I can't remember what x is, and your mom's weight is somewhere in the y numbers, where x, y, so it would be literally impossible for me to construct a yo mama joke. You cannot even comprehend how large it truly is.
Or set everything up for a perfect punchline.
Wasn't it you who was saying the other day about how you're insecure about having really small hands? What the? What's it like having hands so small that you can't even hold a burger properly?
I'm gonna throw you across the football field now.
Wait, then you're going to catch me, right?
No. No. No.
Bet you couldn't even
Non
catch
riesci
me.
neanche a
Your
prendermi le
hands are
mani
too
troppo
small.
Like an evil genius. But while these collabs started out for Neuro and Evil, Vettel got practically dragged into a new group of friends, with so many entertaining and silly interactions.
I really needed to get this off my hairy chest for a while now. Vettel.
Yeah.
Povero Vettel, tutti che ci provano con lui.
Hey,
Non gliene frega un cavolo.
Yeah, I'll see you later, Coco.
Alright.
And yes, he is shipped with all of them, against his best
Purtroppo
efforts.
sì.
I mean, come on, the fan art speaks for itself. But with Camila, they're more like feisty siblings.
What?
He humped me?
È così
Bickering and
naturale.
trash talking each other even more than the twins, if that's even possible.
Why are you being such an asshole?
Your choice, Booker.
The pain from dying from the bond is better than you calling me bucko, pal.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, champ, okay? You think you're so funny, huh?
Whatever, kiddo.
What?
Vettel says he's British, so he has no emotions.
Nothing to smile about in my life.
What? That's so sad. You know what you can smile about?
What?
For having alcohol in your hands.
Ubriacone.
Greg's chicken bake.
But somehow Camila brings out the best of him while playing Black Ops Zombies.
Because you also just died. So...
Quando gioca con lei è la versione
Kill yourself.
più
I mean,
naturale possibile.
Okay, don't kill the zombie! It's hands around, you dumbass! Stupid ass bitch! I'm gonna melee you.
Do it right now. Do it right now. I'm waiting. Come on.
Okay.
Vettel is so good at making AIs, he made 2 janky doppelgangers for Filian and Camila.
Excuse me. Don't give me that tone. That means no black jokes or slurs.
Before dropping them into the
cancellate
trash at the very end of the stream like it's nothing. But that's because it's time for Neuro's birthday, baby. Each subathon is on Neuro's birthday, December 19th. And this was made to highlight all of the precious memories for her first year as an AI VTuber. She learned to play GeoGuessr, and a year later would improve enough to destroy DugDug's chat AI in a 1v1.
It's Kyoto at all costs. Victory at all costs. Even if it's not in Kyoto, we don't care, because victory at all costs means that the only thing we do care about.
I told you, it's always Kyoto. It's always Kyoto.
Vettel swapped models with Neuro.
Some people were saying I didn't even know that model can smile.
Neuro got to roleplay and slay the princess in the Stanley Parable. She played
In grado
Portal
di
with Vettel and
giocare,
eventually teamed up with
quindi
Annie, giving Max Wayne
l'intelligenza
some couples
artificiale
content, and
è
even
collegata
Evil
ai
got to
vari
enjoy her new
bot
outfit.
per i giochi e quindi in grado
But
di
it's in the
controllare il
second
gioco.
subathon, a year later, where you really get to see just how far Vettel and his AI daughters have come. He made a Minecraft server
fatto un
just for
server
Neuro
Minecraft
and
solo
all her
per loro.
friends who can now hang out and build together.
Annie, poi dopo vuoi che non
Compared to her early on Minecraft streams where she's constantly digging into lava.
But anyway, if you want to see what Neuro did, this is the result of Neuro.
Questo era il programma
All of these
inizialmente.
tunnels down, they are
Quindi-
all Neuro. In her AI, she just digs straight down. That's why most of the trees around here are
Scava
gone.
sempre
Because what she
dritto.
does, she mines some trees,
E
she
poi
goes,
finisce nella
okay,
lava,
time to
poi.
dig down. Dug down.
Ora è
It's a
migliorata
lava.
però.
She has a lot more autonomy and control. She runs around like a little kid, bothering all the other adults with her cuteness, instantaneously placing down signs in her dad's castle with sweet messages, thanking new subs, or calling her mom cute.
Too cute to evict. Infinite cuteness zone. Neuro rules the world. You're in the fun zone.
That'll keep up the mischief. That's my favorite.
As an AI, she's incredibly powerful given all the capabilities she has. But seeing her on her birthday, at Christmas, during this subathon, you realize
Ha
she's
solo
only
2
2 years
anni.
old. Maybe it's just the voice and the avatar, but she feels like any
Sembra
other
davvero
daughter
una
being
bambina.
raised by her father, arguing about having to go to sleep, Vettel having to turn around in the car to keep his twins from bickering in the back seat on a long road trip, everyone staying up late like it's an evil sleepover, seeing the little AIs develop more and more tools for interacting with the world and the people in it. AI is still in its infancy. It has perhaps unlimited potential,
Chissà come
not yet
migliorerà nei
realized,
vari
but the only
anni
way any of this is
successivamente.
possible is because of her creator. Vettel consistently talks about how he doesn't think people would watch him as a streamer alone,
Secondo me
that he isn't that
invece
funny
è
or
molto
entertaining, and that he'd
bravo.
just rather watch Neuro so he can drift off into the background to fix her behind the
Però
scenes.
secondo me lui
I'm sure
voleva
it's his
creare
comfort zone and he
l'intelligenza
wishes he
artificiale
could
per
return there
poter-
sometimes. But not only do I think he is actually
Secondo me voleva solo essere in grado di lavorarci sulla sua intelligenza artificiale senza doversi mettere sullo schermo. E infine è stato trascinato sullo schermo e ora non se ne può più fare a meno, purtroppo.
undeniably funny.
Homa deserves it. Also,
Kill Vettel.
Ma basta!
Nuovo Plump
pubblicità,
Ambition
ma-
da L'Oréal Paris, una formula ultra potente per 24 ore di idratazione.
And an entertaining streamer all on his own.
Yo.
Man's trying to fuck a ghost. He's really
È
quiet.
bello vederlo giocare ed essere felice con i suoi amici anche da solo.
How was it? How was it? It was actually better than I expected.
I believe he genuinely enjoys it. We've gotten to see not only Neuro grow, but also her bashful tsundere father slowly coming out of his shell, thanks to his AI daughters and the friends they've made along the way, encouraging him at every step. After all, it was Annie who helped show him just how much he and Neuro matter to the swarm.
No, this is the only time and I have to contribute to this hype train. It would be nice.
Sono stati in grado di superare l'hype train record di
We would
Twitch.
beat the hype train record.
I don't think we can beat the hype train record.
With her rallying the crowd during the subathon, they gained so many new subs, breaking the Twitch hype train record and adding an insane amount of time to the timer.
We did it. We beat the
No,
all-time
record
Twitch
assoluto
hype
dell'hype
train
train.
record. Thank you very much, Annie, for
I don't
conducting this hype
say.
train. You
Per
did.
questo è
You helped
considerata
a
la
lot.
And even
intelligenza
more
artificiale
importantly,
numero
this
uno.
level of success would not be possible with just AI. Vettel is the one coming up with all of these ideas,
Infatti,
working constantly
adesso
on giving the twins everything he
fa un
can.
gran
He's
lavoro per
obsessed with the high quality
migliorare
stream ideas, like the twins floating in space, hitting the corners like DVD logos. He and Evil came up with the legendary court stream where Neuro questioned the dead homeless man. He gave the twins the ability to switch with each other like a
Sono anche
news
in grado
channel,
di
let them
comunicare con i
message and
loro
call their
amici.
friends all throughout the subathon, change their accents for the pirate stream, changes their outfits or audio in different environments, like giving Neuro a little snorkel
Fa un
while
gran
they play
lavoro dietro le
Subnautica.
quinte,
Lazy
secondo me.
companies and cynical creators wish they could generate endless content farms for infinite revenue while they sit back and do absolutely nothing. But the secret ingredient to Vettel's and Neuro's and Evil's success is this family dynamic, the interaction between human and AI, creator
Secondo me
and
passo
his
alla cosa più
creations.
importante.
It's so much more earnest. People know that neuro and evil aren't real in that sense of the word, yet they proudly get attached anyways. Turing tests be damned. They're invested in seeing not only the twins grow, but Vettel and his group of friends alongside them. What's more real than anything, what's undeniable, is the love of the swarm. They're the most dedicated fan base, no matter what the streamer awards say. Man cannot take a compliment, and his Britishness makes him struggle to show appreciation or love the way you might expect. But we can all see it. This turtle loves his AI daughters, and the journey they've been on together. I mean, just look at the smile, while singing with the #1 AI VTuber in the world.
No matter what you do, I'll stay. This isn't up to you.
Vedo se riesco a fare un po' di editing perché purtroppo sono uscite un sacco di pubblicità. Ciao ciao.